Welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Lifted, Lowered, and Confused podcast. We're here tonight, finally, in my shop.
In your shop.
With power and a Glasshouse.
I am stoked to have to have driven it all the way across town to do the podcast now. It was so easy when it was in my side yard.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
It was
I don't
nice.
want to hear it.
Thanks for traveling, Dean.
It's a little chilly out tonight here.
Yeah.
It is. Is it unseasonably chilly?
I mean, 'tis the season.
It's February. I
Tis
guess.
the season, my guy.
I guess it's February. You know, my parents, they live in Iowa, and they're moving here. Long story, but it's 55 degrees in Iowa right now. It is 54 degrees here in Florida. Yeah. Factoids.
What is wrong with you?
What are you?
Nobody needs to hear that much you.
Dean is going to be talking twice as much tonight.
I got more Mercury stories coming at you live.
Oh, God.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
God.
Listen, 3 of the 4 viewers just checked off.
Goodbye.
They went,
We don't want to hear
nay,
this.
nay.
Okay. No.
Even Trent was one of the 4 viewers. He just went, no.
Gosh.
Yeah, Trent unfortunately can't join us tonight. He had
Sidetracked with work. You know.
Sidetracked, yeah.
work happens. Work happens.
Something came up.
Absolutely does.
Yeah, so the Glasshouse is here, as you can see behind us. I think you can see. There she be.
Is this a debut for the Glass? This is the first time?
I think it's the first time it's been on the podcast for sure.
We've talked about it.
I think the viewers at this point are just excited to see that it wasn't a lie for the
didn't know
last
it-
year and a half.
It's there. It's there. We're finally going to start working on it a little bit. We have been working on it a little bit in the background. We've been working on the engine. That's at Scotty's place. You'll have a video coming out on that here hopefully soon, within a couple weeks.
Pump, grab pump. Well, I won't say what kind, but
Right,
pump racks.
We made we started to make the pump racks. We're going to finish the rack eventually here the next couple weeks. I'd say, just off camera. There's a whole new transmission and
A very,
EFI.
very purple transmission.
very purple.
But
Shout
it's a
out
brand new
Monster
transmission. Who's that monster? You
Yeah,
said? Okay.
yeah. I didn't realize I could pick a different color.
Are you kidding? No. No.
Yeah,
That transmission
was
could
your
have been red.
it could have, I guess, been red.
What
in
options
theory.
could it have been?
I don't know. I don't know.
They literally said, "Oh yeah, dude, you could have picked anything.
I
You
guess-
didn't say anything, so we just defaulted to
Yes,
purple."
25 years from now, someone's going to be under that car and go, what the fuck?
Side note.
Oh no, I want to spray black.
Side note. What business defaults to purple? Like, well, he didn't say anything, so we're going to paint it black.
Monster transmission.
Clearly, like, listen, he didn't say anything. We've got way too much of this perp. We need to just get rid of it.
Nobody ever wants this purple. Let's paint Will's transmission.
It is very purple, but it won't be. It will be black.
Nobody ever
by the
wants
time it goes
purple.
into the car. Just like the block, we painted the block black.
Yep.
It'll have nice aluminum heads, black headers. It'll be nice. It'll be a nice one.
Sounds good.
Nice black headers, not cast.
Not a regular cast.
We
but
had to
full-
convince him that he's doing literally everything new under the engine, in the engine bay, and had to convince him to get new headers because he was going to use the original.
I'm on a
cast.
budget.
But everything. It's a full custom build, but we're going to keep the stock
I'm on a budget.
cast rusted headers on a brand new shiny engine.
Manifolds.
Balling on a budget.
Manifolds, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, manifold. The original manifold instead of a nice clean
Listen, I
set
ain't
of
never gonna open that. Hood.
set of headers.
You know, I ain't never gonna open that hood.
I'm going to open it and say, nice
We had to
headers.
drive to Miami to get that damn
Like-
core support. Someone better open that hood.
Somebody better appreciate that OEM old stock.
I'm gonna get to the show and be like, look, and just
They did a hell
flip
of
that hood open.
they did a hell of a job on that core support. That thing
Yeah.
looks good.
Yeah,
That'll be nice. Anybody else hear that hum?
Yeah.
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 I'm getting a little
Get a
feedback. I don't know what that's going to come
Maybe turn
across
this one
as.
off. 3.
Number 3.
Nope.
Nope, still there.
Maybe turn mine off.
Just turn them all off. See what happens.
What?
Yes.
Ooh, it's 5.
Who's 5?
You.
So, bitch.
Oh, is it because maybe a different mic?
Hand him 3.
Because I was so excited.
That's okay.
Why don't you guys give me one of the good mics since he's talking to the 2-0?
No, that's all right.
Pass it down.
We can deal with it.
We don't know how it's going to come across, though.
It'll come across fine.
We're 5 minutes in.
We can literally turn it off and just you can hand me that microphone.
We're actually 7 minutes and 30 seconds in.
There goes that one.
To be fair,
To be fair. Here you go. Oh man, bad things are gonna happen.
Oh God.
Bear with us, people. Technical difficulties.
Oh, what are we doing?
I'm trying to hand this to him.
There we go.
Can we take it? Got it.
God, it's like two monkeys trying to fuck a football.
That feels so good.
There we go.
All right.
Oh,
Bing, boom.
Is that expensive?
Was that
No.
expensive?
oh yeah, you might as well switch the old headphones too. Oh jeez, now you got. What are you doing?
Just making it more ergonomic.
I think if we didn't have technical difficulties, we wouldn't be us.
That's true. That is very true.
My whole life is a technical difficulty.
The entire thing.
It's very true. So I got the car up on jack stands today.
Nice work.
I worked real hard on that.
Were you off today?
I wasn't.
Okay.
Wasn't.
So this was just after.
He would have
work
had
thing.
to have been off today if he was using his other jack.
Yeah. No, that jack's in my house.
That's a good jack.
so-
That's a good jack.
God, that would have been a full day project.
I've got 3 shitbox jacks at my house right now.
Whoa, easy now. You've got one pretty darn good one.
I'm not saying it doesn't. I guess I'm not saying it doesn't work hard, but it's ugly.
No, it makes you work
Yeah.
hard.
I was just telling Will earlier. I'm like, I don't know how many times I've grabbed that handle to move that fucking jack, and then some of it just comes apart. Oh, it's so messed
For the
up.
love of Christ.
God.
Someone just put a bolt in that thing.
Every
Just
time-
drill
yeah.
a hole and put a bolt.
For real, something.
Maybe. We'll get-
Electrical tape, maybe duct tape. I don't know.
I know what you can't do.
Something. Can't.
Try to mild steel MIG weld it.
No.
No.
It's aluminum.
Aluminium, as they say.
Aluminum.
I can aluminum weld that.
We
Bring it to
tried.
my shop.
So we got to. Man, what do we got to do? We got to weld the crossbar in for the pumps.
I mean, first, yeah, we got the pads for the pumps, holes drilled out. We have pads that are it's gonna be removable, so you can actually put the pumps on the pad and then put the pad with the pump into the car. So we have to weld the crossbar. That's got 2 posts that come off the frame, and then we have to weld that crossbar. Is what we're doing tonight. On top of that, the pads that hold the assembled pump pads.
Yeah.
The posts that hold
So
the
the-
assembled pump pads. Those
so
have
the-
to get welded on.
So the pump plates, I'm waiting on a couple estimates on chrome. I contacted Space Coast under your
Okay.
recommendation.
Yep.
And I contacted this place out of Miami called the Chrome Plating Shop, who apparently
we chrome.
quite popular place. A bunch of good reviews, big on Instagram. A lot of people follow 'em. So I sent them some pictures of it. But I'm debating now if I want to chrome them or if I want to paint them and leave the tanks polished instead of painting the.
I mean, it's, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter
So-
what I think or anyone else thinks. It's going to have to be your preference,
think-
man.
I think-
I'm preferenced on obviously the tanks being
See, I kind
being
of
painted and then
like
then
them all
the,
polished like that.
well, everything always looks good shiny. But I'm trying to get the
I like
pads.
shiny things.
Thanks. I like the idea of the pads chromed and then some accents maybe with some pinstripe on them. And then the motor and gear left polished, and then the tank painted, and then also possibly pinstriped on that as well. But again, that's if I'm building my 75 GH, but it's not. This is yours. So it's really, at the end of the day, I don't think you can really mess that up. Either way, the 2 ways or 3 ways we're talking about.
Yeah.
Here, it
'Cause the
all would look beautiful, but it's really what your preference.
The battery trays, I'm just going to spray black just to blend in with the.
Yeah,
front
quick
floor.
spray
It's
because those are going to get
fine.
hidden behind some upholstery most likely.
The tie downs, I'm going to do whatever I do to the pump pads or the pump plates, I'm going to do to the tie
The
downs.
tie downs, yep.
If I chrome them, then I'm going to chrome them. If I paint them, then I'm going to paint.
Paint them, yeah. I think that'd be a good contrast.
I think I'm leaning toward paint though.
But even remember
the more I
though,
think
at the end of the day, most likely your batteries are going to be upholstered and disappear because they're going to be going to the high and tight to the sides.
Yeah.
Probably going to make some dummy panels and make those go bye bye.
Yeah, that's down the road. That's when the budget allows. But for now, I think I just want to paint them because I think
Well, the beautiful
think it'll
part
look
about it is
better.
if you ever change your mind in the future, they unbolt.
That's
You
what I
can
told him.
literally,
I told him that
you can
exact
literally,
thing.
Exactly what
you can literally sandblast them or just send them out to a chrome and be like, tear these down.
I am
tear the
very
paint off this
obsessed.
and chrome them.
I am very indecisive.
That's a fact.
I know you are because you were hell bent on it before, and then you were kind of up in the air. Then I got you like back on the whole chrome idea, and I come and you're like, so here's where it's at. I'm thinking about paint.
It's never, you know,
Listen,
the
pickles or no pickles, just figure it out.
I will never stop changing my mind until it is done.
Lord knows it.
Listen, I changed this color. I changed the color of this car umpteen times.
How many different
Lord
shades
knows.
of
Shades
red
of regal
are there?
red.
Listen,
So much regal red.
originally the car was going to be gray.
Gray with red.
Oh,
With the red
might as well have just went with,
Gray with red.
pretty much just should have went with silver then.
So, nah, I never did a silver.
No.
I contemplated a blue. I contemplated black. I contemplated white. Like
Yeah.
a lot of colors ran through my head.
Mm-hmm.
I just, I finally settled on this one, and it got done, and now that's what it is.
No going back on that.
No going back.
I mean, you could go back.
No.
You could.
No going back.
Probably should, but
No.
Could. There's a couple other small things.
so
That's good.
yeah. First things first is get the trunk set up, finished up, or almost to at least very very close to full completion, and then cut the front. Get get some cylinders in there. Maybe check if we need to reinforce anything. Stiffen anything up. Motor.
Yeah.
Transmission
Once we
going
cut
shortly after that?
once we cut the front, we'll get the engine transmission in. Once the engine and transmission in, then we'll start worrying about how many coils to cut.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to cut anything without the weight in there.
No, absolutely. You always make sure all the weight's in there, and then even add like your hood. You don't have your hood yet.
No.
Find out what that weighs and put that on the nose, and that way you have a very accurate.
Yeah.
Very accurate.
If that hood weighs 265, I got you.
I don't think it weighs too.
I'm just saying,
maybe.
this hood meaty.
I don't think the hood
That's
is
right.
that deep.
I'm gonna lay it down.
But
That hood's like a Debbie and a half. That's not. That's not a full Tim.
Oh no.
the interior is we got it.
Interior will probably be last, but I have some ideas on
Yeah.
what we should do to that, and then I guess we really just getting some swatches to you, and we can together pick out what kind of color combination.
At this point, I'm shooting for. What show was it?
Lowrider Fest
Lowrider Fest
under its own power
in May, right? So,
Wait. So you're talking
of 2024.
4?
oh yes, oh yes.
Like first
I
annual
know.
Lowrider.
And
I know
when is
this.
it? May what?
May the 4th.
So that's not even
No,
3
it's
months.
not. No.
So I know it's a lofty goal.
Well, wait. What's the goal though? When you say you're saying done,
Let's bring that back. Like, because there's a million different ways to do this, right? And the first way is to do a full build, top to bottom. It's ready to roll. It's beautiful. It's ready to go. The second way is to just get everything functional and then make sure you can drive it and then work on the things piece by piece as you kind of go. That way you can drive it, you can enjoy it, you can get everything going. What's your goal?
what is your definition of I want it ready by May 4th? 2.5.
What needs to be ready?
I want to drive it there.
Like drive it all the way there?
Oh God.
All the way.
So you're talking interior done.
Done.
You're talking hood on. Like you're talking enter in the show. There's nothing left we have to do.
I love you. That's impossible.
Nothing's impossible.
Well, your hood is not here.
I quit.
Like,
I'm not even on the clock, and I quit.
I appreciate your enthusiasm,
Where I appreciate your enthusiasm.
but
See what happens? He finally gets electric, and he just starts losing his mind on things. He's just like, oh, everything's possible. Bro, that's
actually
I'm ride or die,
the
but that
camera
is
can't pick it up. A tear just came down.
I'm just messing with you guys. Realistically, I would like the car done. 100% done
and shook down.
for my birthday.
And when's that again? I have that in my phone.
You've got the rest of this year,
I have to go on Facebook.
It's in
Look,
April,
I don't know.
right? Or, I mean, it's in December, right?
in December.
December.
December 7th here.
We got the rest of this year. I want the car.
Is it
done,
like in the
done,
beginning of December or
Yes.
like Jesus' birthday December?
No, before that.
That's Jesus. That's a very, that to me is like extremely feasible, given whomever finishes the paint is able to work that in the schedule properly, and chroming,
That will
if there's any chroming, which we don't know yet, if there's any chroming, is it in a timely fashion as well. It's really when you're at the mercy of someone else, that's always where if you can depend on the people that are around you, and then sending other things out, subbed out, like paint and stuff or chrome. When you're at the mercy of someone else or a different business, that's usually when things fall apart. Being a part of so many builds, I see that's always the downfall. It's like, oh, they said 3 weeks and they just quoted us another 2
Well,
weeks.
so Dylan and Jimbo came through for me. They every time they said something was going to be done, it was done. So I believe in my heart of hearts that when I call them and schedule it and take it back to them, they will hop on it and it will get done. But we'll see. Time will tell.
So I think even with a December plan, right? I think it's important that we build. You sit down if you haven't already. Write this out in stages.
Everything.
Right. We have to have realistic goals.
Yes.
This has got to be done by April. This has got to be done by June. This has got to be done by July. And
We do
any
that.
setbacks
Every
is
big
just
build I've
gonna
been a
set
part
back.
of, you have to do that.
Yeah,
you
you absolutely have to have small goals to reach that big goal.
Yeah.
And that is a large goal even for December.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's very feasible, but
Mm-hmm.
it's
a big goal.
you've got now you've got a candy shell over there. No engine, no interior, sitting on wheels.
I want to go on a birthday cruise.
You can in the Lincoln.
Yeah, or
I got you, bro.
Carnival.
Hear me out.
Hear me out.
Hey.
Get on a boat. Do something.
I can do that whenever. I started a travel agency, by the way. So if anybody needs to travel, I got you.
Oh God! And that's where everyone just clicked off.
All right, so now that we're alone,
But bro, I'll push you around the block if we have to.
No. This car has to be done by December 12th.
Damn. I mean, it's doable, but you're talking like
I have no doubt that it can be on the road by December 12th for sure.
he's talking about
but done,
ironed out,
interior,
shook
all
down,
that.
all the things that he wanted done. It's doable,
Yeah.
but that's
It's
gonna take some 14-hour days.
No. I think we're miscommunicating here. I think I'm more along Tim's lines, right? So I want the suspension working, no hiccups. I want it running and driving, no hiccups.
Okay.
I want the car all put together, no hiccups. I want my interior all put together, but it doesn't have to be.
I was gonna say where am I off on this so far?
No. Like, so I don't need the interior to be like show interior yet. Like, I'm fine literally bolting that seat how it is back in there
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah.
And just cruising it. Like, I don't.
That's good news.
That's great news
Yeah,
for me.
no.
I ain't touching shit.
The only interior thing that we're actually going to have to like replace and fix and do
Is that headliner?
is the headliner. And I've got a headliner in that box.
Oh, nice.
Is that? I didn't even look. Is that a Bowen headliner?
It is. And the bows are still there, I believe.
Yep.
So.
Those are fun.
Good thing we know an interior guy.
Those are fun. Yay.
about the carpet?
I also have a brand new carpet in that box.
Oh yeah, he wasn't kidding when he says he has this car and also that Impala, like everywhere and everything. He's got it.
I haven't really looked at the inside. Is the electrical harness and everything? Everything's there.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Everything's in there, installed in there still.
To me, that's the one thing I
only-
still heavily suggest gets redone. It's from 75. We should probably rewire the whole thing, man.
By December.
I think the whole thing needs to be rewired. Everything works fine. The only thing that's been unplugged is anything motor related.
Well, how many years is that? And that's how old those wires are.
That's fine.
Well, obviously, it's preferential to redo the wiring top to bottom, and you
It is.
can do whatever you want. I mean, that would be a fan. But really,
Anything works, but it's not the point. The fact that it's
you're gonna have the
75.
entire interior blown out in the future. So I mean, you could do.
I mean, the entire interior is blown out.
yeah, but it's gonna be put back together so you can cruise it for December 12th.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where it's a necessary evil in my opinion. And I mean, like I have wires and everything in my 55 Merc, and that thing runs and drives fine before I took the front end off it and the engine out. But
Where'd you get that car?
I got that up in Maine.
Oh, jeez. Don't.
I don't think I've heard that
Oh,
story.
I'll get back to that.
No, we won't.
But am I going to keep those cloth loomed wires and
should.
harness
You,
him?
should.
absolutely should.
It's screaming fire hazard.
It sounds
and,
cool as shit, though.
But then it's no longer all original.
Yeah. That's true.
I would and wiring kits like a decent wiring harness. They're extremely affordable now. And you have someone like Scott. You should really consider this thing is in pieces right now. Putting a fresh.
I don't know, man. I'll think about it, but I really don't think I'm going to do it. I'll take a look at the wiring in there, and if it's cracked, then
It doesn't matter.
brittle, and if it's
not.
garbage,
It's not really what you look at. It's just the fact that wiring is old.
that's okay. But if it's not brittle and it's not cracked and it's not coming apart, then what's the point?
You realize things break down over time. Things corrode. Stuff
Sure.
you can't see. You can't look at it and go. Hey. I mean, I look at you and be like, yeah, you're all right. And then you stand up and go. Like, I mean, you're here. You look fine until you stand up and walk. And I'm like, God, he's got like a year tops.
I hate you. You know what? We're just gonna hit. Which mug are you? 2. We're just gonna cut you down. Yeah. So anyway,
Listen, my point is this. You ain't using this. Come here.
Oh man.
no.
just-
The point
just
is,
saying,
the point
just
is,
saying.
I want to enjoy my car. I want
Right.
to drive my
But
car.
you're also extremely impatient.
I'm not. No. I'm just not going to worry about something that could possibly happen 10 years down the road.
You know, it's also peace of mind. It's
Dean-
also a safety issue.
Your math is he's going to be dead in a year, so it doesn't matter.
Fair.
So
Run it.
Facts.
Get a Briggs and Stratton Harbor Freight motor.
Yeah.
Put it in.
you know, my big concern with this car is all the nuts and bolts that I don't see. Are they labeled, bagged, all that stuff? I'm sure they are. Right?
No comment.
I don't know.
Not sure.
Listen,
if they are, we don't
when
know
it
where
goes-
those bags
when
are.
it goes back for the re-clear, they're going to re-clear it. They're going to put it all back together.
So what's our first step? Get the suspension done. I'm gonna get the
Suspension
get
done.
those mounts done.
Suspension, then engine, transmission.
So suspension working, engine, transmission.
Yes.
Okay,
That we will bolt in.
I think it's feasible.
Yes.
I mean, those 2 goals are feasible.
Yeah.
For sure.
Very.
Then after that's mounted, it's just wiring and plumbing and
Those 2 goals could happen,
shit like that.
tomorrow.
We need some solid work days on this car. This 2 hours on a Tuesday isn't gonna get this car built.
Well, soon we'll have Fridays to go ham on it because the engine should hopefully be done this coming Friday, if not the next
Following,
Friday.
yeah.
But yeah,
Okay.
we'll be able to go hard on it. And if we have to substitute some of these 4-viewer podcasts for some build content,
And I apologize to
Yeah,
the 4
absolutely
viewers.
will.
We're not really talking a lot. But we're doing a lot of thinking tonight.
well, there's a lot of thinking going on.
Oh, I've got so many things I'm thinking about
a
right now.
lot of things just running through my mind.
Yep. It's gonna.
Save those for another time.
Save those for as soon as we're off camera.
Another time.
Yeah, I mean, it'll probably be like, oh, God, finally they shut the fuck up. I just want to watch them work on some stuff.
How's everything else on this car? How's like the brakes? Dare I ask?
I don't know. As far as I know, they're all right.
Brakes and wiring's looking
This
good.
again goes right hand in hand with 70. It's from 75. We should
No.
need to redo brakes.
I'm gonna
brake
put new brakes on.
lines,
What was it? Okay.
fuel lines.
lines,
Check the
fuel
fuel
lines.
tank. The fuel tank's
we gotta
probably
drop-
fine.
Yeah, no, we got to drop the tank.
Yeah, you have to do all that. And that's my point is you're doing all these things and you're leaving one component, which is literally it's the nervous system of the entire car is the wiring.
There's not that much wiring in this car.
Perfect. So rewire it with fresh 2024
Got
wires.
you.
Because so many reasons that I don't even need to list. That are even the 4
don't
people
think I need
that
to do it.
stopped
I
viewing
don't think I
5
need to do
minutes
it.
in are probably going, you should probably rewire it.
I don't think I'm gonna.
Oh, I know you're not going to.
I got some wire nuts I think left over. We took off of some of the cars we've been working on.
Shoot me.
So we got wire nuts. We got electrical tape.
Solid.
We're gonna be good, man. We're gonna be
to
good.
go.
Got a fire extinguisher.
Yeah,
it.
two.
Two.
Get
That's
2 of those.
If the older 1964 Impala can fire up and drive with its old wiring,
Is that car in your garage?
it is.
It's a miracle. It's
That's all for
Tim saw the Impala for the first time
God.
tonight.
Oh God, it was.
I couldn't believe you hadn't seen that.
It was a
car.
moment.
Looks less than enthused.
It was less. It wasn't as impressive as I thought it would be, but maybe once it's all taken, all the stuff's not laying on top of it.
No, it's worse.
Maybe once I can see in the trunk.
It gets worse.
I don't know.
It gets worse.
I don't
It
know.
gets much worse. But
It's a 6.4 though, right?
it's a
6.4.
I believe you pronounce it 6'4".
I
6'4".
think currently it's like a 63 and a half.
6'4.
It's not quite a 64.
It might even be a 65 at this point.
God.
Jeez.
It's whatever it is. There's a lot of it.
Yeah, it's a big car too. Yeah, big car. I'm not a old Impala. Obviously, I have a new Impala, but I'm not an old Impala enthusiast. I don't know much about them.
You could be though.
They're big cars. Not that car. I couldn't. No, sir. Will pointed to the carpet, which was on the trunk. He's like, "Here's the carpet for it." I'm like, "Well, the problem is it goes on that floor pan that's leaning against the garage." You know?
I bet it looks better on that.
Yeah, I bet it does.
Yeah,
yeah. That new floor doesn't even look like it needs carpet.
Yeah.
It's in black.
Just run it in there.
It'll get it.
Just
Yeah, man.
primer black. You can hose it out when you get dirty feet in there.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Well, I mean, if we can get this car done by December, we can have that car done by December 2025. By 2026, we are ready to go.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's what we got to do.
I'm like preemptively tired.
I'm tired for
You know, it would
everybody.
be
right
real nice if I could have both of them done for my birthday.
You better get more friends.
More talented friends,
Much
better
more
friends, more
talented
talented.
Better off just throwing it in the gutter and get another.
Oh yeah, he got you with that one,
Oh,
didn't he?
those days are
God
gone.
damn.
If anybody wants to buy a 64 Impala,
Either one
Comment
of
below.
you guys left want a 64 Impala, hit him up.
With an entire second Impala from Hubbard's
Yeah.
bought, ready to install into it and make it a full, complete Impala.
yep, DM me on Instagram through a Willie.
Holler at your boy.
Oh, it's for sale.
All right, well, everything's for sale.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, the Glasshouse isn't for sale.
Yeah.
I got too much time in that.
Some guy walked up in the garage right now and said, "Oh, it's Glasshouse. How much you guys want for that?"
$1 million.
I got
It wouldn't be enough
I got
for you.
so many bills to pay. I'm for sale.
How about a Dean?
what you want?
Oh. What's the 6.4 Impala right now and the condition that it's in? Did we talk about this already?
20 grand.
20
20, but that comes with an entire car ready to go.
Yeah,
Two cars.
listen, I dropped $10K with Hubbard's on all the parts and pieces for it.
You're literally buying a project at this point. You're buying $10K worth of parts and $10K worth of Impala.
Yeah, that's fair.
So he's not making any money out of this. It's just
No, I'm actually losing money.
Poor
I traded-
timing.
I traded my Regal for it.
poor timing and investing that money back into the shop instead of another project. So you're literally just buying. Somebody would just be buying you out from under it. That's it. You're not making anything on it.
What about
No,
what
I'm
about
lo-
Danielle? That's a big car. No,
Nope.
we wouldn't go over there. Big wheels, airbags.
No.
They look good.
Stop with the air.
They don't all have to be lowrider style cars. 64
I'm probably
Impala, hard top.
If I sold it for 20, I'd probably lose $5 grand.
At least I was figuring a five to eight,
But you'd gain so much space.
I would.
and 20 grand to put into the shop.
Yeah, or the car.
I gotta get a lift in here.
Yeah, that'd be nice for working on the car.
I don't know.
by
Right now you got
December.
some pretty
That'd be
sweet
good.
jacks.
Yeah, that's cool. They got the pins in them. They are Daytona from Harbor Freight.
6 ton.
Somebody gonna.
I'm not getting under that motherfucker.
Listen, I would like to retract
They got
my
extra
initial
safety
year
pins.
statement.
They got extra safety pins.
They do have extra
You'll be
safety
good.
pins.
He got like 6 months tops.
Yeah.
And that's if he doesn't step under that car.
That's nice.
No faith in the old Harbor Freight.
Shout out to Harbor Freight.
They're the Daytoners.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I think he read it wrong. It's disclaimer. When you die, it's a disclaimer. That's what it said. Right
man.
next to the blood where he's crushed.
We all know Harbor Freight. They're making some high-end stuff now. So
Yeah,
shout out to those guys.
I got to build those 2 workbenches too that I got from Harbor Freight.
Yep. It's nice. You
Some
can,
working space.
You know how I feel about those.
I do. I know you think I should have built one.
Yeah.
no, I would have bought them too. They're nice because then when it's all said and done, he can knit on them and stuff. Anyways, so
Haters. You guys are haters.
They have the light that's over the top that comes over the.
yeah, he'll
Yes,
be.
they do.
My granddad had one.
Pegboard in the back. You know,
Perfect.
It's nice.
Not that kind.
Yeah.
My parents just bought a new house. They might take one of those. Get rid of them.
He gonna look close.
those.
He gonna look
In the
close at him. He's
garage.
like, shit, I bought two little. He said, I thought about like work tables. These are desks.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of are.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
tired.
I have a hookup.
Talking to you makes me tired.
I have a hookup on a table if you're interested.
What kind of table?
Machinist that's punching out our parts that are about to hit the market.
What kind of table?
He's got a custom-made 5x10 fixture table, 3/8 inch thick steel. It's realistically like a $5,000 or $6,000 table. It's less than a year old. He wants $3,000 for it.
Does he want to trade 2 brand new inbox Yukon workbenches?
Brand new.
I'm sorry I even mentioned it.
We'll tell the salesperson, I'll take 2. Made his
But he
day.
does. No, he's got a few. He's
Yeah.
got a full table ready to go. We would have to just add legs to it to make it taller because it's at a 24 inch. It's made to literally build cars on it. All we have to do is
Like that one?
Listen. I don't.
ideal table height for what you're like bench style and everything would be like about 34 to 36. It's 24 because he's set it up to build frames on it. All we have to do is unbolt the casters and make legs for it that bolt to it, and you can set it at any height you want. And you have a full 5x10 fixture.
So here's
table.
probably some strong advice.
I'm out on that.
Don't spend a penny until after December 12th if it isn't on this car.
That's the point. Well, I gotta spend a couple dollars on the shop, but
Slow you down.
not a $3,000 table.
I know. I figured it was. Listen, it's still a great deal, but it's not within the budget. I get it. And if I had the room and the money at my, because I need it. You know, when I want to get my fixture table, I want to get a 4x8.
No.
He offered me that, and I was like, dude, I'm at 4x8. I'm stretching it. I'm already losing a little bit more room in my shoebox. 5x10.
Yeah, forget it.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
I'll be building cars on the outside of the shop.
Yeah.
The inside will just be all tools.
Yeah.
So, but he's got that, and he's got a couple tops. No legs or anything on them, just tops. He's got 2 more 5x10s, and they have indexed holes, 2-inch spacing, and they're 11/16.
I think we just lost our last listener.
There they go.
Sorry, fab guy,
Fab tables.
fab table,
Fab table. It's got holes in it.
BS.
Yep.
But I know it's not. I know it's poor timing and not in the budget. But,
Yeah.
it is something that is available.
What's coming up? Isn't Lowrider coming up? Isn't that in April?
Lowriders in April,
April. Yeah.
sold out. So
Yeah. Should be a good one.
Wait. It's in April,
yeah,
like Tampa.
Yeah.
No, that hasn't been that long.
yeah,
Yeah. It's been a year, buddy. Yeah. It's been a year since I got inspired.
yep.
Here we are.
Rolling.
What time in April?
Done. Yeah.
Oh, early April, mid-April,
Exact date. I'm
mid
sure.
it's in the
14th.
teens.
It is on a Saturday. Somebody better tell Dean though, because he gets busy on the
14th.
weekends, boy.
So you're telling me less than 2 months, Lowrider?
Ah, for sure. Gonna need that starter, bro.
Yep.
I forgot. I didn't. Even, I
go.
thought I forgot. I didn't realize it was less than 2 months away.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy you the cheapest starter I can find you.
That's right. It's coming from Amazon. $37.
What the?
No,
fu-
but-
no, I need the lifetime warranty one, so it's not
What's the
something.
matter? You ain't buying it?
It's $37. No, it's like 55, I think. 60.
You're gonna be like 6 starts out of that, and I'm gonna be at Lowrider like this.
Well, don't drive
you,
it.
That's your battery.
Be all right.
All right.
That's your battery. Justin travels with a jump box.
True.
It's true he does.
We checked it. We tested it. The starter is gone.
Good.
So we're gonna get you a new one.
Yeah, I'm saving up my pennies, meaning I'm paying bills right now until I can get the what is it, $260 full warranty.
Can we just get like a $60 one for now?
I think the
we-
cheapest I've seen is like 100 and change.
No way,
It's
on
like
Amazon?
once you buy it, there's nothing. You know, if it comes to you clapped, you install it or put a bolt to it. It's like no, you own it.
Hmm.
And I don't know if anybody realizes this. Any of our viewers that are not listening, any
Just-
parts
just
that you
us here.
buy that are way more likely these days to be bunk lemons right out of the package.
God,
like
that's
that's
terrible.
it's such a common thing now.
I just had to buy a starter for my wife's car,
So common.
the Acura. I haven't installed it yet. I bought the new one from Amazon. It said N1 quality or something. I'm not sure.
Sounds mad cheap.
But I can tell you that it's brand new and the quality looks really good. And it came with a test card and everything where it was pre-tested. And looks good. I haven't installed it yet, so I'll come back to you on that.
There you go.
But it looks good. Yeah. It's just a starter sitting on my bench doing nothing right now. Feel terrible.
I've got a starter.
Once he
sitting on
wires
my
it up, it
bench
just
right now.
stays running at all times.
And that may happen. That may happen. It may work too good, right? Might always be starting. You just never know.
Always be starting
be
something.
starting, right? ABS, baby. This may go down in history as the worst podcast that we
It's very possible.
we have done. We apologize in advance.
It's very possible. I think it's been 37 minutes or so. On that note,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
yeah,
So we'll keep you posted. We're about to bust our asses on this Glasshouse here.
yeah,
And,
yeah. Keep
TikTok.
keep an eye out for the footage, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Later.
See ya.
Please tune in.